Hi guys, had a few of these questions. Who started climate change and when did it first happen? And I'm afraid to say that it was the UK starting the Industrial Revolution, which is partly to blame for climate change, essentially. So I'll show you this diagram here. This shows the carbon emissions, which is the main greenhouse gas, which causes climate change and global warming. These are the emissions that we've done since 1800. As you can see, it's climbed and climbed basically, and now we're up to 30 billion tons. Now, at first we were just burning coal, and this was for steam trains and for industry in the Industrial Revolution, mainly in Europe and the US. And now all countries have started to join in, well, most countries have started to join in on this as they develop, like economically. And now we're burning coal, oil, and gas mainly. So we've got up to over 35 billion tons of carbon in the atmosphere, which should just be locked underground safely away. So who started it? Well, there's a really cool video here, actually. I'll just show you, go full screen. So this is basically 1850 onwards. Who's the main culprit for carbon emissions? Now, it started with the UK, because this is where the Industrial Revolution happened. This is where a lot of inventions were going on. And we've got Germany, France, and as you can see, by 1900, the US was catching up with the UK with the carbon emissions. And as the US got more and more developed with things like mass producing cars, and other industry breakthroughs, basically the carbon emissions just carry on going up. And the UK is going up. It looks like it's going down here, but that's just compared to the US, whose carbon emissions just went off the charts. You can see former Soviet Union here, Russia, France, Poland, there's Canada there. And here comes China and Japan in the 1980 now. As they develop, they produce more greenhouse gases. Unfortunately, in the past, as a country has developed, the more greenhouse gases they emit. And as you can see, India coming in here as India develops, and China is catching up with the US basically. So we need to really stop this habit, or this basically how we develop as nations. We need to stop this burning coal to develop, because that's very important. And as you could see, this is basically how countries develop. They go through an industrial phase and then they burn a lot of carbon essentially. So this needs to stop, and hopefully now we all know about climate change, it will stop and countries can develop in a more sustainable way. Cool. Thanks for the question, guys.